Alright bro, so YouTuber PlayItEssays just got his channel demonetized by apparently supporting violent organizations after making a somewhat controversial joke in one of his videos. What's more is he tried to appeal and got rejected within 30 seconds of submission, even though the video was much longer than that. And now he can't even create a new channel or anything of the sort on YouTube to circumnavigate this issue. As an unemployed individual, I was of course scrolling through Reddit and I found a post which led me to PlayItEssays channel. And the post in question specifically linked this video, which I will leave in the description below, which is a very short but kind of heartfelt video about his hopefully short departure from YouTube. He says in the video that the aforementioned joke that he made was a guy named TK who likes things that go boom. Let's just say that. And listen, content creators and, well, YouTubers, of course, make jokes all the time, and these jokes usually range from harmless to somewhat questionable, but most of them, at least, are not really meant to cause any harm, of course. And usually dark humor on a platform like YouTube is a very thin path to walk on. One wrong step and you're off the cliff, man. Dark humor is inherently offensive due to its nature, but like 90% of people don't even mean the jokes, of course. I mean, morals aside, most of these dark jokes are incredibly funny. Heck, one of my favorite jokes is a joke about the Austrian painter and Usain Bolt. If you want to search that one up, go ahead and do it yourself. Personally, I don't want to get demonetized just yet, so I'm not risking it. But back to PlayItEssays. As of recording this, he had almost 30,000 subscribers before his channel unfortunately got demonetized, which is definitely a solid following. I'm not sure if any of his videos were deleted, but if this is his first video, then he made his first video 9 months ago, which is pretty good. And in his goodbye video, he talks about how being a YouTuber was a dream of his, and now it's practically been shattered as of right now because of a small mistake that any other big YouTuber could have easily gotten away with. And YouTube being biased towards, or more so against, small creators hasn't really been anything new, and heck, not just YouTube, any other content creation or streaming platform. When it comes to small mishaps like this, bigger creators usually just get a slap on the wrist and can continue on with their day. And that starts with how the video itself was reviewed. Artificial intelligence is an incredibly powerful tool that can either help the world for the better or for the worse. As of right now, luckily it's scaling towards the former, but I mean, we'll see in the future. Since these computers are, well, robots and are intelligent as the name very subtly suggests, it is safe to assume that these computers are fast enough to go through minutes and possibly even hours of footage in very short amounts of time. And these AI are most likely how PlayItEssays video was analyzed and subsequently flagged for demonetization. Although AI can definitely be amazing, and I'm sure it's helping a lot of people and has helped a lot of people, even just with small things like searches, actually communicating with one can be a completely different story. If you're a console gamer, PlayStation for the win by the way, you may or may not have had to contact support externally on a website. And depending on your issue, these problems are usually resolved somewhere between 2 to 3 minutes to 2 to 3 years. Despite organizations clearly having the resources to implement at least more, customer-friendly support, it seems like instead of making the goal to solve the problem as quickly as possible, it seems the goal is to piss the customer off as quickly as possible. Talking to chatbots can be some of the most infuriating experiences you'll ever have in your life. Something even a Twitter user wouldn't be able to tolerate. And unfortunately for PlayItEssays, the ban hammer has been struck down way too soon, before a real person has even had the chance to review the footage. And I am almost 100% sure this was the first strike he got on his channel. His videos are centered around indie games mostly that have deeper meanings, and he makes really thought-provoking statements in his videos that get viewers hooked. He also has top-notch editing, and anyone who watches even one of his videos knows that it's basically just for informative purposes. And as stated in his description, an implicit way to tell people to play a game. You would think he had at least a few 100,000 subscribers with that kind of video quality. In a way, though, his videos are kind of niche because, like I said, he talks about certain indie games, but he's definitely made some videos about well-known games too. And this kind of uniqueness could have actually made for reaching a type of audience that greatly respects him because of his dedication towards expressing people to play these games. And unfair AI shot him down without a second thought, faster than Verstappen in Austria, bro. The entire reason I'm making this video is to both support my channel and at least make an attempt to stand up for smaller content creators that are being treated unfairly. PlayItEssays simply made an entirely harmless statement and briefly used TK's picture as the backdrop. And now YouTube has demonetized him for something as petty as that. Like, YouTube is acting like he was TK's associate or something. Like, come on, man. Give him his bread back. He was just trying to use extra material for his video, bro. Not friggin' support of violent organizations. Like, bro, what? The AI was making more unreasonable statements than those weirdos talking about how the Sydney Sweeney ad was promoting euphemism and it possibly being the rise of the Austrian painter's new kingdom. Like, bro, you're just jealous because she looks good and you don't. Talking about some toxicity that doesn't even exist. Those guys' lives have so little problems that they gotta make their own. Like I said, I'm gonna be leaving links down below so that you guys can support PlayItEssays over on his Ko-Fi page and give him a louder voice over on Twitter so that this problem actually gets resolved, or at least he gets a second chance. Anyways, I'm out.